CM Punk returns, Jeff Hardy makes his debut, and Paige Van Sant is hot. But there's one big question on my mind tonight. There's loads of answers we need, but the one answer that I need, the one answer that I'm most curious to know, is Jeff Hardy going to be drugged at his tits, or is he actually going to be capable of competing here tonight, guys? Welcome. This is your AEW Dynamite review. One of my least favourite wrestling shows to review every single week. I say one of my least, probably my least. It's between Dynamite and Raw. I mean, both are fucking horrendous. Raw's an hour longer, which kind of makes it worse, but at least on Raw, I don't have to watch 20 million super kicks and dives to the outside and shit like that. But anyway, I'm not here to bash Raw. I bash Raw enough on Tuesdays after watching it. We're here to talk about AEW, and we're going to go through the AEW card for tonight. So, pretty big card displayed. We've got Adam Cole taking on Jay Lethal. I don't know if anyone cares about this match. I certainly don't. I expect Adam Cole to win, but again, I do not care. Red Velvet versus Layla Hirsch. Actually, I'll give my predictions. I'm going to go and say Adam Cole wins, but I prefer Jay Lethal to win. At least Jay Lethal has done something in the wrestling business that will be remembered. That promo, that feud with Flair will be remembered in years going by. Adam Cole will be forgotten about in 10 years. It is what it is. Hopefully Jay Lethal wins that. Red Velvet versus Layla Hirsch in the rubber match. It's 1-1. Chris Statlander banned from ringside. I think it's actually crazy that this match is happening on Dynamite. These two are the definition of AEW dark. You know, this should be on YouTube. Shouldn't be on the main show. I've got a feeling Layla Hirsch will win, but I just can't take her serious. She's about 2 foot tall. Anytime I see her in the ring, it's just like watching a midget, you know? It's like watching a dwarf run around. It's like Game of Thrones, only she's slightly hotter than the wee midget for Game of Thrones. Plus, he's a prick too, so yeah, I don't want to compare her to him, but she looks like him. She does a little bit, like from the neck down, she definitely looks like him. Well, apart from 2 areas that we won't talk about here, because I don't want banned. I'll go with Layla Hirsch to win that. We've got Bryan Danielson and Jon Moxley versus the Felicity Blondes. Obviously, Moxley and Danielson will win. Honestly, not digging this William Regal shit they're doing. I think it's incredibly lame. It sucks that they've got William Regal, but they're doing nothing good with him. So, I mean, who knows? I mean, we'll give it the benefit of the doubt, even though I know it's going to be shit. It's just sad that, you know, Regal isn't his last... He's not got long left in the tank as a guy that can, you know, be on screen and actually look the part and maybe even get physical, maybe even have some matches, you know. I mean, I don't think Regal has long left in the tank, and it would have just been nice... I'm not saying full time, but I think it would have been nice to see Regal have like a final run, you know, even if it was for 6 months. I mean, I always said Regal should be a world champion. How fucking epic would it have been if Regal became the AEW world champion? The way I see it, if bums like Omega and Adam Page can be champion, why can't a 55, 56-year-old William Regal be champion? I mean, I'm pretty sure you give the guy time to get into the gym and he would get in shape and he would be a believable world champion. And I would tune in certainly to see William Regal as the world champ, but we don't have that. We've got him managing Danielson and Moxley. Danielson and Moxley will win this match. Not a lot else to say. MJF speaks for the first time since costing Wardlow the TNT title. CM Punk makes his first appearance since defeating MJF at Revolution. Again, these two haven't really been on the show much. We'll talk about more of that towards the end of this preview. Chris Jericho and Daniel Garcia versus John Silver and Alex Reynolds. First of all, this Alex Reynolds guy, he looks like a Poundland wrestler. And when I say that, I mean, he's legitimately, he just looks like your generic wrestler with like wearing tights and long hair. I mean, that is it. There's nothing special about this Alex Reynolds guy. How he's even in the company amazes me. John Silver, again, they should make this guy should date Layla Hirsch. Or maybe he could be Layla Hirsch's brother. Because at least that would make sense. Because they're too fucking short, you know, imbeciles. Let's be real, man. They're 2 midgets. I can't take either of them seriously. And Chris Jericho spent he spent more or less his entire AEW existence in a faction that was shit. Let's be real. You Jack Swagger that nobody really cares for. Sammy Guevara that nobody cares for. and the shit version of LAX. The LAX that nobody wanted. Everybody loved Homicide and Hernandez. Nobody cares about fucking Santana and Ortiz. And finally, Jericho gets away from a faction. You think maybe we're going to get Jericho on his own now. We're going to get a solo Jericho run. Do we get that? No. They put him straight back into a jobber faction. So I just don't get it, man. It waters down Jericho. I want to see Jericho. I don't want to see Jericho surrounded by bums. So we'll see what happens, but the Jericho, and even the name sucks, the Jericho Appreciation Society, it's just fucking stupid. It is. And then in the main event, we've got Jeff Hardy making his debut, teaming up with his brother Matt, Sting and Darby Allin, in a Tornado tag team match versus Private Party, the Butcher and the Blade. So, all 8 men should be in the ring at the same time, according to this, Tornado tag team match rules. They might change that, they might not. To me, this just tells that they can't really... It just tells me there's no psychology and we're just going to have an 8-man kind of brawl sort of thing. It's going to be all over the place. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Why not just have an 8-man tag match? Or I don't know. But I'm going to go with the Hardys team to win that. I don't know if I said Jericho would win the previous match, but I am going to go Jericho. As for CM Punk, making his first appearance since defeating MJF at Revolution, honestly, I don't get this. Why has he not appeared since? He's supposed to be, a megastar. He's supposed to be this big signing that was going to, change the face of wrestling, and he was going to be the one that, took AEW to new heights to challenge the WWE. Yet, a couple of weeks since his match at Revolution, and we haven't seen him. Why is there this belief today in wrestling that less is more? It's fucking nonsense. Less is less. More is more, and less is less. After WrestleMania 17, when Austin sided with McMahon, could you imagine if Austin and McMahon weren't on the following 2 shows and you had to wait 3 weeks to find out what the fuck happened? I mean, that's not how things were done back in the day. When something was hot, when something was over, they fucking put it on TV. They capitalised on it. Nowadays, they just keep you off TV because they don't know what to do with you. It's retarded. It really is. This less is more nonsense is bullshit, and it's killing wrestling. It's like Brock Lesnar. We need him on SmackDown. Oh, Brock Lesnar's a star. The more you see him, the less you want him. Bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Give him more. Give us all Brock Lesnar. I'd take a 2-hour SmackDown every week with just Brock fucking Lesnar cutting promos and destroying people and taking them to Suplex City. One-way tickets. So, yeah, this whole less is more bullshit in wrestling is horrendous. Less is not more. More is more. So give us more. Why not give us CM Punk? Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? What's CM Punk's next move? Is he going to maybe go after the champion? Does he want a title shot? I mean, who else is there for him to feud with at the moment? House of Black, perhaps? I don't know, guys. Who will CM Punk go after? Let me know in the comments down below. This has been your AEW Dynamite preview. Will Paige Van Sant be on the screen? I'm hoping so, because at least you get something good to look at for a minute. I mean, I heard she's doing some stuff on OnlyFans. Maybe she can, start performing the OnlyFans stuff on AEW Dynamite, and then it might become my favourite wrestling show of the week. But I doubt that's going to happen, guys. Till next time, been Fog Wrestling. I'll catch you later. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and peace.